$200 price break.
Well, we're going gold. We're gonna go big gold.
Let's just
look
go
at this.
for it.
How about this? How about let's do that? This is, so they did remember the Mercury dime, the Standing Liberty quarter, and the Walking Liberty half dollar. They did, here's the Standing Liberty quarter in solid gold at a $200 price break, edition of 477. Now here's the key to this one. I have 18 coins left in the limited edition, that first day of issue. I had a box left of them that I figured, let's do this limited edition, $9.99. We sold all the other 459 of those for $9.99. For 18 lucky collectors, you get to take $200 off. So this is the Standing Liberty quarter. Now I have a very quick thing about this. This is what's called a Type 1 Standing Liberty quarter. When this was first released, this is a very Romanesque design. And you see Lady Liberty standing there, you know, in between these two Roman pillars. If you'll notice, you have to understand, this was released in 1916. If you look closely, you'll notice as her dress is draped there, that her bosom is bare. And in 1916, that wasn't terribly popular, I have to be honest with you. They complained vociferously.
Did they?
By 1917, her bosom was draped in chainmail. Okay? They took away the robe, they made it chainmail, and they covered her up. So this is what's called the Type 1, and because that was the very first issue, as you can see. The Type 1 Standing Liberty quarter that you're going to have in there. And the actual 1916 Type 1 Standing Liberty quarter, you can't even begin to touch that coin for $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. So now you can buy a Type 1 Standing Liberty quarter in solid gold. Once again, this is solid gold that you're looking at right here, that you can get this in solid gold at a $200 price break with everybody on the phone. I don't know, this is probably gone. I showed 2 of them already sold and 16 left in the entire edition. That's probably, because I don't know where everybody is in the ordering. Yeah, that's it. So I have 18, that's why we did the $200 price break. 18 lucky folks can buy this in solid 24 karat gold. Once again, last year was released. I think they did 100,000 of these. Sold out immediately in 24 karat gold, a 1-year only Centennial edition that you're going to have. And one of my all-time favorite coins because, well, when they were circulated for many, many years, the date always rubbed off because it was the highest point of the coin. And so you have this absolutely perfect example with that. I suspect we'll let you know that will sell out. I'm almost certain.
And with the price of gold going up, Mike takes $200 off for you.
20% off this one.